Standard 5th, Subject English, Lesson number 19. Be a good host and guest. Before I start this lesson, I would like to give you a short introduction. Parties are fun time. We meet our friends and relatives. We eat, sing, dance, and have a wonderful time. Who does not like party? In the first part, we have studied how to invite or give invitation to our friend by orally or written form or letter, as we have seen in the first part. Today, I am going to continue the second part of remaining lesson. As you can see, the sub paragraph of the lesson. Here we start. Choose a menu. Now what is mean by menu? The food available in your party, whatever food you have arranged for your guests, so you should take care of that. Choose a menu that your guest mean a person who is invited in your party, so you should take care that the menu which you have choose, the guests will enjoy that menu. Remember the story of the fox and crane, and you should remember the story of the fox and crane. You might also heard this story, dear children. As a good host, now what is meant by host? A person who receive or entertain other people. So a good host, you should consider your guest preference first. Now what is meant by preference means the choice of your guest, so you should consider your guest preference first. Check out a program. Will you bring with games or music? When will food be served? So when you're arranging your party, so you should arrange the program in such a way according to your guests, what the game they like, what type of music they like, and the how you are going to serve the food to your guests. According to your guests, you should organize your program of the party. Do you want any decoration, and according to your guest, do you need some decoration? How will they be done, and how it can be done, the decoration that your guests like it. Happy birthday dear grandpa, as example it is given here. Once you have planned the above details, so you should plan all the program, and once you have done, you can work out how the various tasks can be done. So whenever you're arranging the party, first you have to make the plan, and after that you can do that how the various tasks can be done, how you can arrange your party nice way. Who will help you to do each of them? So when you're arranging the party, so who is going to help you? You should decide. Someone can help to select the game, nice game. Someone select the music, someone can take care of the decoration. So you should take help of your family members and friends to help you to arrange your party. Let's move to the second sub paragraph of the lesson. Oh, great, what a surprise. On the day of the party, so on the day of the party, what we should take care of? Let's see. You must be ready before your guest. So, whenever you are arranging the party, you should always be ready first before your guests come to the party. Your decoration, food preparation should be ready before the people arrive, and everything the program which you have done, for example, food preparation of food, decoration, everything should be ready on time before your guests arrive, before your guests come to the party. You must greet all your guests when they arrive. You should always welcome to your guests when they come to your party, when they come to your program. If they don't know one another, you must introduce them. If in your party some guest has came and they don't know one another, so you should introduce each other by giving the introduction. For example, when new child come in your classroom, so your class teacher introduce that new child to you all. Same way you should introduce your friends to one another in the party. You should see that all your guests are comfortable and happy on the day of party. You should see that your guests, your friends, relative are enjoying the party. They are very comfortable and happy to enjoy the party. You should serve the food politely. Politely means in very respectful manner. You should serve the food to your guests, making sure that everyone is served what they want, and making sure that whatever things your guest is required, they serve at nice way, in a polite way. So you should take care of all this thing. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. if we are holding the party games, if you're going to play games with your guests, make sure that everyone get a chance to participate and enjoy. And you should take care that everyone get the chance, every guest get the chance to participate in the game and they enjoy the game. Here are some common party games. So here are the some party games. For example, musical chairs. In musical chairs, the music are play, and in middle it has kept the chair, and the people walk around that and play the game. In this game, the people enjoy the music and play the game also. Here are the few games as you can see on the screen. Simon says, so you should arrange your hand and answer the questions. You should hands up your hand. Hot and cold guessing the game. This is also type of game. Whispers in somebody ears. Pin the tail on the donkey. So the picture is drawn on the board and you have to stick, you have to pin the tail of the donkey, and your eyes it is tied with some type of clothes. Let's move to the next more games as you can see on the screen. Charts game. It is a game which you can play in Hindi or English. The forward they are doing by the action. Such kind of game also you can play in the party, or you can also play the treasure hunt. You should not keep playing with some friends and ignore other, so you can also play the treasure hunt, and you should take care that you should play with all friends, you should not ignore some another. So you should play such kind of games that each and every friend enjoy and play the game very happily. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. When it is time for the guests to leave, so when it times to guests to leave the party, you should say goodbye to each of them personally. So you should meet each of your guests personally and say goodbye to them. Most important of all, help clean up after the party. So very important thing, when the party is over, you should help to your family member to clean up the party area. Let's move to the next paragraph of the lesson. If you are a guest, here are some tips for you. For example, if you are a guest and you are invited by your friends, so there are some tips for you. For the guests, there are some tips. Please acknowledge. Now, what is meant by acknowledge? Acknowledge means accept to admit the extent of truth. Please acknowledge that you have received the invitation. So, first you confirm that you have got the invitation from your host, and let your host know whether or not you will attend the party. Let your friend know, your host know that you are coming in the party or not. If you are choosing a present for your host, think well about what he she will like. So if we are choosing or selecting gift for our friends and relatives, so you think very nicely what type of gift he or she like. A thoughtful gift is appreciated more than expensive one. A useful thing we should give to our friend and relative instead of spending lots of money. So a thoughtful gift is appreciated more than expensive one. Remember to remove the price tag or label from the gift. It is very important that whenever we are giving present to someone, to your host, to your friend, it is very important that we always remove the price tag or the label from the gift. It is not polite to let your host know how much you have spent on the gift. So at least host should not know that how much money we have spent on the gift. So always we should remove the price tag from the gift. Wrap the gift well, and if possible decorate the wrapping yourself. So when we are giving some present to our friend, to our host, so wrap the gift very nicely, and if it's possible decorate your wrapping by yourself, so it look good when we give present to someone. Let's move to the next sub paragraph of the lesson, dear children. On the day of party, be punctual, reach in the time for the party. So when the party day is there, you should be punctual and reach on the time. If there is any work to be done, offer to help. If any work is remain, so you should help to your host. Be friendly with the other guests. Be very friendly, be very happy with another guest. take part in the program and the
Willingly
games
means ready
if
of
there are
one
any.
of free will. So you should take part in the program willingly, enjoy the games and be happy in the party. Appreciate the food and decorations. Honestly, you should always be appreciate the food and decoration done by your host. So you should always be appreciate when you're going in someone party. Do not waste food, take only as much as you want. So you should take care of that. You should not waste food. As much you require, you must take that much. You should not waste food in somebody party. When it is time for you to leave, approach your host and say goodbye. You meet to your host, you meet to your friends, and nicely you say goodbye to your friends and relatives. Later on, let your host know, let your friends know, either personally or in writing. So, later your friends know, you can write or say orally or meet personally how much you enjoy the party, how you enjoy the party. Let your friends know, your host know. The success of a party should be measured by the goodwill and friendship it creates means bring something into the exchange. So the successful party can be done by the both measured by the host and the guest cooperation. So successful party can be done. Be you a host or a guest, do all you can be boosted. Now, what is meant by boost? Boost means help or encourage something to increase. So, to make the successful party, whether you are host or a guest, it is very important that you encourage to one another to make the successful party. So, dear children, you might be understood that what kind of thing we should take care to arrange any type of party, what thing you should be planned properly that you can make your party successful. Hope you all understood from this lesson. Thank you.